Deborah Housley here. Welcome to TW365 Bookkeeping, the simplest and most affordable software for small businesses. This is your how-to series. Today we will be talking and showing how to add assets. In other words, your cash, your checks, all in how you get paid ultimately. In other words, how your income comes in. So let's get back to sharing my screen. This should be starting to look familiar as your what you want to do homepage. Today, though, we're going to go someplace a little bit different. We're going to go to these three lines. We're going to go into accounts. These are all your expenses. We haven't discussed and covered that, so nothing shows up yet. Showing accounts here. So these are your assets. These are all of where does your income come from? So I'm going to go through creating a variety of them, not knowing who and how you are taking income. So I typically do bank account, and then I give it a title so that I know exactly where it's coming from. Also, I might write my bank account year ago checking. Right. And then you need to have your initial balance. Your initial balance is wherever you want to start in this software, depending on where you are. If you're just starting your business, then it's perfect. Your initial balance is going to be whatever you invested into your company, which I put over here at one point when I was doing different demonstrations. However, if you are already established and have a bank account that you're using, I hopefully and ideally and impress upon you that it should be business account only. Always keep your business and your personal completely separate. Keeps you out of financial trouble with the IRS and a variety of other ways moving forward. But look at your bank account, and I would suggest that you start with the beginning of the month on your bank statement. So let's say that is $550. And then you hit create. So there we go. Here's our $550, our bank account, and this will make much more sense as we move forward into other when you're dealing with expenses and paying off certain things. So let's say you have a PayPal way that you take income. So if you've noticed, I always put the income here. This is clear for how my brain thinks. And when you're using it and pulling it up in other transactions, your PayPal account is probably zero, but you can do whatever if you have, let's say, $79 in there, because that's the balance and it has to have a threshold before they send it to you. I don't use PayPal, so I don't really know how that works. And then you can create that one. I know a lot of people use Venmo. Again, I just put income because it's clear for my brain. I'm going to put zero as my initial balance, but hopefully you're getting the idea. This is very simple and all of that. Then you can go and you can view the account, which is awesome. You cannot edit what goes in here after it's in here, but you can update the name. So let's say this is way too long, or I wanted to capitalize, or I wanted to differentiate what credit union it was. So I can go bank account. I'm going to do credit union, and let's go Rainbow. Right? And then update account, and there you go, all updated. And you can go from there. And if you want to go back to accounts, right, these are all your back buttons kind of stuff. You can always use the arrow. You can always back to home. But that is how you put in your assets. In other words, where your income is coming from. And the bank accounts are basically where it sits because it's income that you have waiting to go someplace else. So, till our future videos, see you next time. For more how-to videos with TW365 BK, please like and subscribe below. Also in the description is the link to TW365 Bookkeeping,